Hogsmeade, here I come.
What are you up to now?
What did you think you were doing? Tom Howell has been in our family for 30 years. And you thought it would be clever to transfigure her into... and leave her in the Great Hall after a feast? Nobody else has had to transfigure...
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian!
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
To your knees!
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
That's just the beginning.
Expulso!
Good job, Danny, aren't you?
Are you even trying? I wasn't myself for a moment. Incendio. Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Exploso!
Dare slay one of my own! You will! What have you done?
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
No more play! Had enough? Quite conductive, aren't we? You've made a great mistake.
What are your faults on?
Who knew you were still hanging about? Bolster! Death from above! Expulsion!
Incendio.
Coward might
Wanna look up?
Die.
expulsion! You're going to regret that.
Now, this has become personal.
Expulsion!
More of that.
Expulsion!
Incendio. Defendo.
Expulsion!
Not going well for you.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Give it back!
Incendio. Defendo. You should have joined me. Child.
How delightful! Will you come? Rookwood's no go down easy! Confringo! Too slow!
Glacius. Aerial. Bombarda. Incendio. Pathetic. Incendio.
You won't escape again, coward! I thought you'd at least hold your own!
What?
Get Incendio. Attack Expelliarmus.
Impressive!
Confringo. Confringo. Imperio.
You're no match for me. Just warming up.
Bombarda. You'll regret that. Descendo. Bombarda. Incendio.
We're only delaying the inevitable.
Is that the best you can do?
Bombard. Incendio. Spindle. Enough. Oh, at least give it a bit of effort. Protect myself. Not. Rest on the momentum.
Agile thing, aren't you?
Incendio.
That's the beginning.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Revelio.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms. Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Revelio. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that Zahn, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go.
Revelio.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Revelio.
We must be getting closer.
Ranrock will be pleased with our progress.
Revelio. It's no talent.
Ranrock's vision of come.
More of them.
Won't get away with that.
When you quite finished. Expelliarmus. Pity. Not quite. Imperial. Your service.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
I see it, and I don't know.
one's almost down. Confringo. Bombarda.
That was unimpressive.
Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio.
I will make you.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Revelio.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching. Revelio.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
See myself doing this sort of thing. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Not your best.
What have we here?
It's the student and their professor.
Fools of a rather unwise coming back this way.
Accio.
Confringo.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
Let's get this over with. Not quite.
Glacius. Imperio.
I will make you pay.
Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda.
You are terribly unmatched.
Bombarda. Descendo.
You two against Ranrock's army. Ha!
Confringo. Accio.
Expulso.
tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way. Revelio.
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. The timing couldn't be better, Professor Henry.
Thank you, Professor.
fighting since before you were born.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
From the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Potato! Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. Connection to those traces of magic.
forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock.
Freedom. Expelliarmus. Accio. Freedom.
You will die!
Now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you
Professor!
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Mary... Middy, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Please meet me as soon as possible.
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Has there ever been a vampire?
Aloha Mora.
youngest of Woodcroft certainly knew how to plan a city.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie. And that we rescued...
I do not believe it did. Intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here
Revelio.
somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Gullible children, walk right into our trap.
Ashwinders, we were right.
I felt it warranted more than a piece of meat pie. I could have been killed running for him. Blasted Rookwood. I'd say you're right. Dismal's more a word for it. But you know what they say?
What do you think are terrorizing people in this way?
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after hours.
Well done!
Little Nat Sioni, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
tea.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
My aunt has some potions recipes she swears are from Sigmund.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
What on earth possessed you to do something like that?
I don't know, but... What?
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault.
What? No. The moment that I saw Harlow...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course. He made a choice. Based on it, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my...
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to... But we have done it. Rookwood is dead. Harlow is... A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for them.
Everything is safer now because of us.
Thank you, but you, my fellow traveler, have I believe your friendship to be... Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Can't thank you enough.
Revelio!
They sound magnificent.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
Sebastian brought all of this on himself. We tried and tried to stop him.
We did. I just wish things had turned out differently.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself. as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Hogwarts is safe at last!
Students think they're oh so clever. Peavy's game's the best one ever.
Revelio.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of, human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Has one person even tried to sort this dreadful odor?
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Could you remind me how the daily...
When you spot, I hope you follow Sam. If you open a cabinet,
Uncle Roland sends his best.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Revelio.
By all accounts, Hogwarts would be lost without you.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year. both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumours. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs. And I don't even want to know the truth behind the rumours that you visited Azkaban.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favour of you?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my... But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been a cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing us. But I've run out of the key ingredient. Boobachubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, how?
What precisely are...
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrude. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh.
How on earth did you just...
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour... I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I suspected that if pure Boobachuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such a bomb.
I can try and find some for...
Marvellous. I'd go... I only need a few Boobachubas, but they grow... Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Boobachubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Abandoned. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba tubers? Just my luck, troll.
Revelio.
Protego! Incendio!
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
That's the best you can do, isn't it? You cost us our ransom. We had that murdered woman till you showed up. Kate Flapper.
Revelio.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Saccharissa.
Splendid. I hope it...
Of course.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful. I. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Revelio.
watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Lumos.
You can't stop singing your praises in Brockborough.
Revelio.
You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it.
Hello.
Oh, I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice, welcome to Dogweed and Death. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for Aunt. Except, of course, for curses. And mind you don't knock them.
Someone died here. I think I'll just have a look around.
Very well.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
2 students. Who would have thought? Oh, Harlow.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
Good for you. Seeing all those foul goblins a hiding.
Lumos. Lumos.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today? Mark of a warrior you're in line for, taking that man down.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Aloha, Mora.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we? What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio.
Bromley prawns with the saucy flavour.
Revelio.
Well, it's not one thing, it's the other. My advice when dealing with untoward matters is in for a Canuck.
My father father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda!
One never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of unrest.